Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official Royal Rumble podcast. This is attempt number 2. You will never see the first one ever in your life. There are a few reasons why we had to, deal with that. Maybe because of someone named Damian Darian. But anyways, March 11th, Royal Rumble live from SoFi Stadium, the second ever. The last one was held at the Dome at America Center, where we had Alex Swan as the winner. He's not with us today. Maybe later in the show, but thank you guys for joining us. I have some people with me: Jalen Extreme, Onslaught Storm, Divine Damien, Logan Merth, and
Who?
Max Navvaro. Lucas. Lucas is Logan Merth, and Logan. Lucas, I'll just say Lucas for this.
Oh
You are the
God.
new intercontinental number one contender since this past Wednesday. How do you feel walking into a match with Venom Crow, who's kind of been like one of those a very iconic star in he's actually on the poster that you're seeing on the screen if you're watching this on YouTube. But yeah.
Um, well, getting the number one contendership was it was pretty easy. Um, and I was a replacement, so just imagine that that other guy wasn't AFK. I wouldn't be in this position right now, so I'm thanking the Lords and probably his parents. Um, but now on Venom Crow, um, it's gonna be really hard for me to fight him because he's always been one of my favorites. I always watched him in Federation Online and stuff, so I'll be pretty honored to fight him, but also it'll be sad when I take his title.
Dang, and Venom Crow been
Oh,
one of the most dominant faces we've seen in a long time as the Intercontinental Champion, taking on people such as I think Jack Summers, yeah, and we also had I think he beat Jonah multiple times. He's taking out Jonah, three-time Intercontinental Champion. Jack, also no, Jonah's a four-time. Jack is a three-time. These Intercontinental Champions he's taken over in his first reign is taken out just like of the equation. It's just out. It's crazy how he's done that. So you have a big matchup, a big opponent, but congratulations on winning that number one contendership, your first ever. And we
Yeah,
wish everyone here probably wishes you the best of luck.
thanks.
yeah, I do. Woohoo!
Yeah,
Yeah,
indeed.
Oh,
thanks.
I
Heck
don't.
yeah.
I know I don't.
Onslaught, shut up.
Alright. We'll see that. We'll see.
Anyways, Onslaught. Speaking of number one contenders, you beat the United States number one contender last Overkill on Wednesday to a massive crowd in the American Airlines Center. I was actually Texas. Texas was insane last week. Uh,
Who's
how do
the
you?
number one
How did you?
contender? Oh
It
shit.
was Steve Rollins. Yep. Now you act like you don't even know him. You just don't remember him.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't know he was the number one contender. I didn't realize.
Oh. Yeah, but that's a big win for you. That could lead you in a
Yeah.
really big direction. How did you feel during that match? Because that was kind of a big match. I guess you weren't really aware, but
I mean, during the match, I had realized he was just rushing, so I just went on the defensive, and I simply got the win. He got a fall on me because he smacked me. I'm gonna be honest. He got one fall on me, but overall he did good.
mm-hmm.
He's definitely not bad as other people would say, but
Yeah.
I do respect him still.
But Onslaught, you're on a winning streak right now in EEW. You've won like all your matches. I think you're undefeated.
Yeah, I'm undefeated. I'm undefeated.
Speaking of beating people, you actually did beat Lucas here in your first match. And how did that feel?
Great, absolutely great.
That's good.
Shut up.
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh.
I swept that boy. I remember, man. I had that on
Nah,
camera
that shit
too.
was like the main
I swept
event.
that.
That don't even
Nah, nah.
count.
Alright, we'll see. We'll see that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But yeah, heading into the future Onslaught, what kind of titles are you looking towards when it? But not even just about prestige, or about prestige, but not like just going straight for the world title, right? Titles that actually have meaning and titles with champions that'll actually put on a fight for you.
Yeah, I always said that you should always go for a minor championship before going for a major, just
Uh-huh.
to know the level
Oh,
that you're at.
brother, this guy stinks!
And that's where his ass gets blocked right there.
Yo, that's insane. But yeah, continue.
Yeah, so you should always... I was saying.
Anyways,
Okay. So as I was saying, you should always go for a minor championship just to see the level that you're at before going for a major title.
mhm.
Uh, I might go for overdrive. I
Overdrive.
might go for every single minor championship before I go to majors,
Hmm.
just to test my skill.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really looking for the overdrive championship so far.
Yeah, and that's crazy because like that title has gotten like so much prestige over the past like few weeks. I've been asked for like number one contenders for that title, like at least from like five different like mainstream stars in EEW. Like it's actually like kind of crazy. Like, and the title's in a really good position right now. I mean, if you guys didn't see the match at down the road, that match was insanely funny. I was dying. You could literally hear the staff team dying, literally during the match. It was like so funny. Um, when they started fighting with bread at the beginning. I don't know if you guys do you guys remember that.
They fought with bread.
Oh
Oh
my
my,
gosh, bro! It was so funny
I'm
because
so sad.
we had
Oh
some like
yeah, I remember
we
that.
had some like action music in the background, and it was like really funny because yeah, we had action music, and then they pulled out bread on the beat drop, and then the bell rang, and they were fighting, and there was Jordan. Jordan was behind the counter, and he was like trying to serve them like some like some literally he served them baguettes, and they started fighting with them, and it was like really funny. And then
They
uh
also started fighting on the Eiffel Tower.
oh yeah, and then speaking of the Eiffel Tower,
What did I
Jordan
miss?
Jordan he fought on top of the Eiffel Tower. Sam Bale and D1T climbed up the side of it, and they got maybe like 50 feet, 50 feet in the air. But Jordan was all 1,000 feet. I just can't imagine like the wind up there. Like
Yeah,
I was
Sam fell off, so he's probably dead.
no D1Z fell off. Like
Both of them are dead.
Sam power bombed him off the edge.
Oh.
Okay, no, D1Z's dead.
No, D1Z's alive.
No, he's dead.
Nah.
He landed in like
No,
some
I
like
went to his funeral. He's dead.
he went in some wet cement or something. He landed in some of
Okay,
that. We'll just say that. We
that
don't
would.
really know.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
For real. Yeah. Anyways, we're also being joined by Jalen Extreme, Jalen Firestorm. Welcome to the stage. Welcome to the club, whatever you want to call it. You were just
Uh,
inducted into the EEW Hall of Fame. How does it feel to be inducted with like? Oh, don't leak the names. I did not release them yet. Oops. I almost said a few that could have gone badly and we would have had to restart again
huh,
or just edit it out or something. I don't know, but look, let's
yeah.
just keep it on the low. But how does it feel to be in that last year's Hall of Fame is still
Uh,
I can pull it up. Anyways,
Yo, what are
yeah,
you laughing for?
how does it feel to be in the Hall of Fame?
Feels good.
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
That's it. It feels
That's
good.
it. That's
But yeah,
it.
you're in the Hall of Fame with Jace Champa, multi-time Intercontinental Champion, Zach Mysterio, who actually recently came back at Vengeance this year and won the heavyweight title via cash-in of the Mayhem in the Bank briefcase. He held that for almost a year. He almost lost it, and because Mayhem in the Bank was the next pay-per-view or something like that. But it was surreal moment for him. Burn Havoc, name that we're not going to mention. Apex Havoc, Triple L, Mike Punk, Jordan Rampage, Sean Kosher, and Team Miz. A lot of those you might not know. They're really OG in EEW, but Team Miz, former world champion. Same with Mike Punk, first ever double champion. Sean is the first ever, and the only ever world and heavyweight champion. Now you're joining the club with them. Jordan, three-time Universal, crazy accomplishments. How does it feel to be in that book now?
Well, it feels pretty great, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually glad that I'm in there.
And what are your plans for the future now that you have this big title on your name? Doesn't mean you necessarily have to retire, but it's a big title. I mean, especially for EEW. You have a lot to work with now, and yeah. Like, what are your future goals for the promotion?
My future goals. Uh, one of my future goals is to just get better. You know.
That's insane. We are looking forward to your future here in EEW. Um, yeah. That's crazy. But
Yeah.
next up, we are being joined by opponent of Jordan Jersey this Wednesday at Duel in the Desert. His name is Water, formerly known as the Water Taker. Welcome,
Hello.
welcome. So walking into this match, you have like a lot on the line. Jordan has kind of dissed you. Over this past few weeks, and even when you were the Mister, a man he wasn't even able to identify. He still dissed you multiple times. How does it feel to return to Raw Wrestling and take on a 10-year rival of yours? Maybe not rival, but friend, foe.
Well, no, yeah, he's been on and off as a friend, I'd say, but it's just, I mean, it's just because I really didn't like retire per se. I just took a 6 month break,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just trying to get back into the rhythm of things, especially since I've been in a gym a couple of times, but not like actually had a match since September. So just getting used to that. The whole dissing part, that's fine. That's just wrestling. That's just what it is.
Uh huh. But he made some pretty big comments calling you an old head. I quote. And what else did he call you? So has that kind of changed your mind
Old
about
man.
Jordan ever since making your return to Raw Wrestling?
No, no, because I've been called old head for years. So if he wants to actually diss me, then he has to find better content.
Oh, damn. Okay, so that doesn't affect you and your opinion on him at all.
Nope. Doesn't I mean going into this match we're obviously gonna be fighting on opposite corners, but regardless, he's been my friend for 10 plus years. I'll always have that respect for him. It's just that, after that long of a time we're finally gonna have a match. Even though we were destined to do it in RWA 2013, APRW, JWWE, none of that happened, but we're doing it now.
Indeed, it's great to have you both here in AEW. But although, um, you guys are friends, you guys are still, as you said, are on opposite corners of the ring. And at the end of the day, it's all about becoming the United States champion. And walking in this Wednesday at Duel in the Desert, you have a lot on the line. Um, you know, um, Maybe a loss on your return could be one. Winning the title could be one. A title held by Jordan, who has a load of titles. He's the current RWU champion. He is the United States champion, the World Cup winner. This man is covered in gold, and you can take one thing off him at a time. Um, and you have the chance at the United States Championship. Do you see a lot in this title currently in EEW? And do you see actually?
Honestly, honestly, with coming back, I really didn't have any implications to having a title run. It's just that he wanted to defend it on his own accord.
Mm,
But when he made the announcement, or when he told us, it was like, you know what, fine, whatever. I just want to get the damn thing done
indeed.
because I've been waiting years to have a match with him, regardless if it was going to be for a title or not. Of course, with him having the title now and putting it on a line, that opens a lot of doors with me, especially since he's the RWU champion, and there's a March Madness tournament coming up soon.
Yeah.
Beating him would almost slot me in.
Yeah.
But right now, if I were to win the title, it really wouldn't matter to me. Of course, I'd still defend it like a champion should, but it's just another thing.
And this match is first to 10 falls. This is the most falls in an EEW match ever. Um, Obviously going to be probably pretty tiring after the end.
Nah.
What's your Damn, maybe he isn't an old head. What are your do you know, I don't want you to leak your strategy, but what are you gonna do to counter Jordan's Jordan's in his home. The EEW is a PST federation that's known across wrestling.
Well, that's a funny thing. I'm also Mountain Standard Time, and we're fighting in Phoenix, where I am. So, I
True,
mean, that kind of levels it out.
I guess, but the server
But
time would still be under PST most likely.
still it'll be about 60 milliseconds at most. But honestly, with going into this, I used to be a connoisseur of having really long matches like this. Like in RWA days when we first met, and I say this with absolute, like, no bullshit, no nothing like that. I used to pull off 60-minute Iron Man matches because that's just what we did in RWA 2013.
Yeah.
So doing something like this to where it's just 10 falls, then like it really doesn't matter to me. Of course, with how potent his offense is, I'm gonna have to take it slow regardless.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also renowned for my defense, so
Yeah.
immovable force versus unstoppable object. We'll just see how it goes.
Yeah. Max, are you here? Max Navvaro. Click Max Navvaro.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Welcome to the crib, Max Navvaro. We know you recently made your debut in EEW. Actually, is it coming up on 2 months? Maybe it is.
Almost 3.
No, stop the cap.
I'm not capping.
What?
Yep.
Oh wait, that was in the Dome show. That was when we were in and then you won the triple threat. That wasn't your debut though. It was before that. Okay, but anyways, Max, we know you were you had an injury in your I don't know where. I just remember you had an injury. You got injured in the ring and had to take a 2-week break. No, off time, but you are now healed and hopefully set to return to the Elite Evolution soon. But with that, you also have opportunities in title contention, as you have had in the past many times. What title are you specifically looking for?
The World Heavyweight Championship. The one title that got stripped by a well-known cheater that I will not name at this moment.
Vegas League?
Yes, that guy.
Yeah. Speaking of Vegas, what is everyone's thoughts on that situation? I just want to know. Personally.
I got easy thoughts. Nah, let me get mine out first.
Ben.
He is the only cheater that actually admitted to doing it without making a confession about it at all. He's the only cheater I've seen actually admit it and not care about it at all.
That's
Hold on,
crazy,
he admitted it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he admitted it.
He admitted that he cheated at WPW. But is there actual proof? Does he have undetectable? I think he has undetectable scripts, right?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people have.
Well,
a lot of people have that.
I was watching
Regardless-
the EWEC match, him versus
Like,
James.
no.
Yeah, I could tell he was like really reachy, so I was kind of confused. And
Yeah.
he was
And then
killing him.
Regardless,
He was killing him pretty
Regardless.
quickly, and not making a big deal of it. Even though I kind of did the same thing in the IC number one
Yeah,
contenders
I mean, it
match.
was
We don't gotta
obvious
talk
not
about
to-
that one.
Yeah.
Shut up, Onslaught. I'm talking.
You shut up. Oh,
Yeah.
And so yeah, I wasn't very surprised because the first like wind I got of it was I went on Twitter and I actually went to the announcements in EWE server and I saw that tweet and I was not surprised. I could just tell he was cheating.
Dang.
But-
But Vegas this is his second time being accused. That's why.
Two-time cheater world
Yeah.
champion.
Yep, that's sadly why I had to cut it off there.
regardless of him cheating or not, of course, these are still accusations that apparently the RWA was doing investigations on. It's It's Roblox. People are gonna cheat all the time. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I get the
Yeah.
impression that Vegas doesn't like me, and I don't like Vegas, but
Uh,
I'm still gonna tip my hat to him, despite the fact that he cheated, but he admitted to it.
'cause-
Yeah.
But it's just Roblox. You just move on, and I think that's what we should just do because we know he's gonna come back with or without cheats, and he's still going to win titles regardless.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we should just put it beside. Both him and Rose cheating. Rose was more of a surprise, but
I was not
yeah.
Vegas at least
expecting
he.
Rose. I didn't expect both of them to cheat. I think.
Well, regardless, they to it.
On Rose?
They manned up to it. I respect them for that, but it's just another day in the office. Just move on.
Yeah, I think that RWA handled that well, and they did a good job. You know, uh, I guess they both, neither of them can go for RWA titles. Rose is now not the vice executive president, whatever it is. Um, a lot taken away from their hands in this community, but not their federations. Vegas is still staff at RWA Federation, EAPW, and all this other stuff. So yeah, they're still gonna be in the community. Vegas is dropping all his titles. He might never wrestle, but he's definitely still gonna be here until he planned to leave. Um, yeah, he lost his EEW World Championship. I still thank him for coming and at least owning up to, you know, that. But anyways, back on topic. Onslaught and Lucas. Yo, what?
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. Who was that? Is that Lucas?
Oh,
Anyways.
was that not you?
No, it wasn't me. Anyways, walking into the Rumble. Rumble is one of the most iconic events in EEW and just in this community in general for every single federation. They usually top the most attendance that any federation gets. This year, the EEW Rumble is set to be the biggest event in EEW history, with a 50-men Rumble and a 30 women's Rumble, plus pre-booking with all the championships. That's over 90 people that are booked. Think about that. So everyone here is set to, if they do participate, enter the men's Rumble. Walking into that
Sorry.
massive Rumble, how are you gonna outlast 50 men if you guys are in it?
Nah. I'ma lose. I'ma be honest.
Who said
Uh,
I'm entering the Rumble?
Yeah. I'ma just leave once it's Rumble time. I know I'm not gonna win. I'm not even
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
take
not
a
winning
chance.
either.
But what
Yeah,
are
I'm
the
not winning
chances
that.
though? What if you get lucky? What if you booked your one-way ticket to the World Championship?
Oh,
at
I got the
WrestleMania?
Intercontinental
There is a
Championship match. I'm not doing that.
there's a 1 out of 50 chance. If I'm not even gonna do the math for that. I could probably get it out of the top of my head, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm
Yeah.
not winning that. I haven't won a single Royal Rumble in my whole entire goddamn career. I'm not winning one. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not Isaac Mercury, bro. I can't.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can't
not.
do
I
that.
I do have a question though. Is it going to be like push and pull TDs, or is it going to be damage TDs?
Damage.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
because
I'm not winning
Okay.
that. No.
if it's
Yeah.
damage if it's
Yeah.
damage TDs, then I'd say I have a pretty good shot. Not
Yeah.
not being narcissistic because I know there are people that would absolutely whip the shit out of me. But I feel like regardless of where I entered, I feel like I'd have a good chance.
Yeah, but still, despite that, a lot of pro wrestling is getting cut off right now. I mean, we just lost our number one guy, Vegas League, former RWA champion. Um, this community's really getting cut down. It's crazy. I feel like this could be your guys' opportunity, and I'm saying this truthfully right now, because this community's top pro wrestlers are kind of leaving the scene now, and with damage TDs, that gives you a much more option about training for like a regular match. Like if you train for a regular match, you have a better shot at actually winning that Rumble. So even though you guys
Well,
think you might not win it, I encourage you to show up. And
And just a
There's
reminder, people have been saying that World Wrestling's gonna die when the top people leave. It's happening right
Yeah.
now, and it happened when Don, Isaac to an extent, Damon, Sage, all of them left. and we're still
Yeah,
going.
and we're still
there's
here.
a there's
Like it,
a
I
there's
it's
a
just,
think
big
it's just
new
a new generation.
it's
Like
yeah.
just a new
There's just a
generation
new
hauling in
generation coming,
exactly, and I think people can't
and
accept the fact that that a new generation's coming in. Like when pro wrestling started, or technically just like began to get become a big community. How was Bruno Damon made? He was a random wrestler, some small dude who went to an indie fed, kept growing, kept winning titles, winning more and more titles, and now he became a legend in this community.
even
no,
though
he actually got no,
yeah,
he got
he's not really a
he got
legend
Not
anymore.
anymore, not anymore. Look, I'm just
Not
saying
anymore.
no,
Not
he
anymore.
got big off of
during that era, don't
Yeah,
even talk
yeah.
about it. Don't even
no,
talk
he
about
got big off of running our WWE, and then when they found out that he was a good wrestler, that's when they started giving him the title pushes, and that's how he got big. And I know that because I used to be close with him,
it. I mean,
Yeah,
but
listen,
regardless, you know, people being phased out, new people coming in, that's just wrestling. At least I get to be one of the old heads with like Jordan and D Paints that I've been through all of those generations.
yeah.
But
listen.
yet same song and dance. It's just hopefully for the better because there are still people looking around like Connor Wayne,
Oh my god.
and I don't know
Yeah,
who.
that's another issue with the new generation is cheats are getting way easier and there's just more bad people coming in just to,
Yeah.
and
And this is why
Yeah,
we need
bad
bullying.
people.
a lot of people like kind of don't want the new generation to come in, but it's happening. Like a lot of our favorite pro wrestlers of like all time, like Hand Show, Justice.
Hand show. That's amazing.
I
Honcho.
loved him. I don't know about you, but
Honcho.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I was just
un,
surprised how you said
for
it.
for years, and I'm talking about like since 2014. Undead Brock was my guy.
oh yeah, Undead Brock.
He has always been my favorite wrestler and my number one all time, regardless.
Yeah,
Speaking
like
of
and
old
all
champions,
of all of our favorite pro wrestlers are just getting so old. They like they getting jobs. They can't do this anymore.
Like
Like
shit. No, I know I'm not nobody's favorite, but I'm about to turn 20. Jordan is almost 19. D Payne is in his
no, he's not.
20s.
Jordan's almost 18. He's not even.
He's 18. Shut up.
Justice is
No, he's
18.
not.
Yes,
Yes, he
he
is.
is.
Yeah, he is.
But yeah, we're all getting old, and we have a lot of new people coming in. So hopefully that's good.
Yeah,
Don't need
like
this.
Although,
you
If
said, like Damon, he was like no one, but he got pretty good at it. It doesn't take a lot to be a good pro wrestler. If you really
you
think
just need a
about
good
it,
setup.
you
You
just
just need a good gaming
like
chair.
get yeah get cheats. I'm joking. Like get like you just gotta have some good movement, good like reaction time, and pretty good swing, and you're set.
No,
You need
That's
cheats.
the
You
number
need
one
pretty good
thing
cheats.
that's at least how it was for me.
number
But
one thing you have to do in Roblox wrestling to be
I am
successful
talking
is
right
to time.
now. I'm
I do not
talking.
care. I do not
Let him
care.
talk.
I care.
You let the elders talk.
Sorry.
But it's just the number one thing you have to do is time your
Respect your
swings.
elders.
Ping doesn't matter. How you swing doesn't matter. How many times you click a second doesn't matter. It's how you time it.
mhm.
Yeah,
That's
timing
why
is the biggest thing.
Anyways, speaking of
I'm still
returns,
talking. I didn't finish. Sorry.
well,
God
yeah, my
damn.
server, my rules. Speaking on returns, as I sent in the group chat, we have
I hate you.
we have 4 people on that graphic that might be set to return at the Rumble. And if you had to choose one of them to return at the Royal Rumble, who would you want to see the most? Burt Rollins, Mikey Mysterio, Jeffrey Williams, or Legend Lesnar?
None of them, because you won't let me
none of them.
talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. Uh,
None of them because they all still
I'm not
wrestle.
making my choice until you let me talk. Simple.
Mikey still wrestle?
No, he doesn't. He's long retired. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's what. Oh, yeah. Let me chill. Yeah, I'll probably like to see Mikey return.
I would too. Mikey never really got. You know, Mikey's never won a title in EEW, but he's had like some of the most iconic matches of all time. It's crazy.
He didn't win a single title.
Nope, never. It's crazy. Maybe this is his
All right.
shot.
So who are the other options?
Burt Rollins, former
Uh
United
huh.
States champion.
Uh huh.
Jeffrey Williams, a former Icon champion. A-lister. Wait, no. What am I saying? He won no titles either, but he's a contender for it. And Legend Lesnar, a three-time Icon champion. Um, and he got cut off in a world title storyline and dipped the community. But who would you want to see if you had to choose one? Legend Lesnar also went by Legend Angle, in APRW and
Okay. Yeah. I had to think about that one. Yeah, I'll
yeah.
He's
probably
not a
like
true
Legend.
angle. He's not a true angle gimmick unless you have a gold medal. That's why only Rabbit and I could actually pull off an angle gimmick. That's my opinion.
Cap, you are a liar.
Am I?
Mhm. You're not an angle
Can
Absolutely.
you
gimmick.
let me
Name.
finish my sentence?
Oh yeah, I
Choose
forgot
one and
all
maybe.
about you. I ain't gonna
Choose
lie.
one.
Okay. Um. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I've never really heard of let me see here. I never really heard of Mikey,
Oh nah.
even though I
Oh,
kind of
Mike.
Nah.
well I'm a jobber,
Oh,
so I don't know who that guy is.
Oh
Mikey.
nah.
Yeah.
Alright,
I,
someone has
I
to throw him off the porch.
no. I swear to
And
God,
that's
don't
how
do
we're
that.
gonna end the live stream,
No.
boys and girls. I want to thank you all here
No.
today. Uh,
I'd say Bert because he beat me in my EWE debut.
Alright, but anyways, back on topic. If you don't know
Oh, I
anything about
can't finish my
Mikey,
sentence. God, I hate you so much.
Mikey
oh no.
fought in the first ever
You're
special
such an oh my
stipulation, and that was at
no.
WrestleMania against world champion Incursion Ken, where he also threw Incursion Ken off the top of the roof. And
He's a cheater.
do you actually want to know what's
Thank the
funny
Lord.
about that? I actually
That was
never
good.
tell people this, but Mikey literally was supposed to fall off the building. That was supposed to be his last match, like in EEW. And then what happened was, so he lost it, not on purpose. If he won it, he would have stayed. But what happened was they both power bombed at the same time. They both went off script because they wanted the segment. So they both were like levitating in the air and both got power bombed. Everyone was spamming dots in the chat. And then Mikey got up first before Ken and power bombed them off the edge, even though the loser was supposed to get thrown off. So Mikey had to stay in EEW for like another few months while Ken like quote unquote healed up, and that was actually one of the most funny things ever because like again the staff were laughing their heads off in call. I just thought I'd mention that.
Just trying to finish my sentence.
All right, speak.
Thank you. Okay, so
I lied.
oh my
Oh
God.
God.
All right, go
That's
go
I
go.
said it's time to end the live stream. Okay.
Okay, so on the topic about the new generation of wrestling and all that stuff, um, all of like I said, all of our favorites are getting really old. I already named some, and some of them aren't even that old. They just retired. Um, you know, a lot of people can't accept the fact that there's going to be new people, and you never know who's going to be the top guy in the next like 2-3 years or something.
hmm
You don't you don't know because when everyone retires, it's going to be all new people. Like this, we even though like myself, I still really miss like 2016, 17, mostly 16, but like RCW, like in APRW, people are still kind of like stuck in those days. I am too, but not everyone has really came in yet, and it's hard to get over it because that's who we all saw like every show at every pay-per-view, and it's gonna be hard for everyone to get used to the fact that they're all pretty much all of them are
Yeah.
gone now.
What the hell?
Yo,
Yeah.
oh my
Um.
god.
Anyways,
And I'm not
I'm
done.
sorry.
I'm not done. I'm not
back
done. I'm not
back
done. I'm
back
not
to
doing.
Max Navarro. Max
Oh my
Navarro.
god! Oh my god!
Yep.
Max Navarro, are you still in
Yes,
the
yes,
house? What's up, Max?
God
So
Max,
as,
don't
damn.
talk. Don't
as we talked
talk. Don't
about
talk so I can finish.
as we talked about earlier, Vegas was stripped Jody Rhodes is the new champion. Jody, also
Oh,
still
right.
iconic
Okay.
figure. If you are aiming towards that title, Jody,
Fuck!
jo- facing off against Jody, how would you feel walking into that, Max Navvaro, if that is a future matchup for you?
Facing Jody is not an easy task because I've been in the ring with him, and he is a very challenging competitor to go up against. But I am declaring that I will become the champion because he's not really fit to be champion. Because all the dude has is skill. He does not have any character whatsoever. Sure, he's a Rhodes. He's the prodigy of Optical Edwin. Ooh. He has no character whatsoever. He's like every pro wrestler today. Same attire, same emo music. It's overrated basically. He's not winning.
Emo music.
That's funny. But
We're forced.
a lot of our wrestlers are kind of, they're not really diverse anymore. Like, especially that's another thing from the old era. That's why people miss it so much because it was just so much more unique and entertaining. But nice thoughts on that match. And if that does happen, I do know I can leak this because it's my federation and I say it's okay. Max Navvaro, you are set for a #1 contender shot soon. I'm not saying for what title, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
What the?
And
If it's for the United States title, just give him the title because I cannot beat that guy. For some reason, I have been fighting Max Navarro since ECW in 2018, and I have never beaten him.
God, you're
I
so
hate
old.
fighting against this guy.
That's crazy.
And you, Max, you know this is true.
I know it's true.
God, you're old as hell.
He's a boomer.
He's definitely a boomer. But
Yeah,
Ah,
honestly,
shit.
Tyler, I definitely
Max.
understand.
Yeah.
Max,
Water versus Jordan, two oldest guys in pro wrestling history,
Alright.
clash.
No, that would be Mitten D-Pain, but go on.
How old is Mint?
He's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
How old?
No,
Mint is
give me about
Mint's like
5
40
years and
years
I'll
old,
reach that
probably.
point.
What the? Are you
Give me
serious?
another
Hold
5
on,
years.
bro. Hold on. Hold on.
Give him
5
another
years when I'm
5
24.
years. You're
Yeah,
gonna
when
be
I'm
dead by
24.
then, you old timer.
1987.
I've been doing
Yeah,
this since
yeah, you know
'67,
the
boy.
the Killdozer incident from 1997? Yeah, that was actually me.
That's crazy, bro. But yeah. Max, I have a question. Do you plan on entering the Rumble?
Oh, brother, this
Hmm.
guy stinks!
Depends if I have plans to fight for the world championship, then yes, I will enter the Rumble and I will win it because I am absolute, and that's that.
Are you though?
I am Tyler.
Max, do you remember that time in the RWU Elimination Chamber when you were
Oh my
eliminated?
gosh,
Hey,
you!
listen to
You!
me. You were eliminated.
I hate
You were
you!
eliminated in Elimination Chamber record row wrestling time.
Oh my
And,
gosh.
that was how did you feel about that?
I was not okay with myself, but I didn't care.
Why didn't you care?
Cause it's pro wrestling. I don't care.
No. I want the real reason right now.
You just didn't. I just didn't care. I just wanted the
You
match.
said EEW. You didn't want to. No, you didn't want to do that.
No, I just wanted the match done and over with.
Tyler, didn't you say you're going into RWA?
What?
You done messed up now.
I swear.
Nope, he's trying to get into the RWA, but he sucks.
Between trying and getting there.
Okay, well, you told me, oh, we're going into RWA.
That's because he wants to.
Imagine having a horrible fed.
That's called a desire.
Your desires can never be met.
Okay.
Especially when you suck.
This
Sorry.
Wednesday, Duel in the Desert, live from Phoenix, Arizona. Water Taker, Jordan Jersey, main event of the night for the EEW United States Championship. Can Water Taker take a title off his shoulder?
Who?
What? Oh.
I'm gonna be honest.
Crap.
Why do you like taking water?
I don't know.
Who's Water Taker?
I meant water. Can he
Thank
take
you.
a title off his shoulder?
Why do you like taking water?
This find out this
Broke ass
Wednesday.
you.
boy.
Shut the fuck
Broke
up, man.
ass boy. Broke as hell, man.
Yeah. Well,
You got-
keep it in
how many bands you got in your
consideration. A
bank
load
account,
of
Onslaught?
massive stacked matches this Wednesday. It's basically Overkill with a special name, if you want to put it that way. Live from a new location. We will see you all. Well, not well. Is it? From
Oh, that was nice.
It's from Phoenix. Of course, it's gonna be a new location. Nobody goes to Phoenix.
Okay. That's crazy. Max Navvaro was from there. Anyways, we will see
I'm
you
sorry,
all
what?
another time. We will see you all another time for another EEW.
I'm leaving.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
I'm leaving.
We'll see you all another time.
I'm leaving EEW.
Okay. Max Navvaro will be booked this Wednesday, so go watch him get his.
Stay right.
Just watch
Oh,
him get his.
brother, this guy
Just
stinks.
get ready to watch Max Navvaro get his ass whooped this Wednesday.
I'm sorry,
We'll
what?
see you all another time. Peace
This guy's
out.